What up, nation? Welcome to another edition of the WiseTake NBA DFS First Look Core 4 CK013 here. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And I am from the WiseTake Nation, which you can visit directly at WiseTake.com. And of course, follow on Twitter at Wise_Take for the latest and greatest updates, promos, all that good stuff. The WiseTake Nation is a premium DFS content provider as well as a DFS community designed to help make you a better DFS player. We've got day passes available, all kinds of stuff. Go check it out. I'll go over it later. In the meantime, we are going to go over 4 players that stood out to me on my first look. It is currently 11:16 p.m. Eastern Sunday night. So again, this is a first look. We are still waiting for a lot of news, which could change things. And on this slate already, we have some news and that we're going to be waiting for that's pretty impactful. So we don't have that news. Things could change. As always, this is kind of just a base point. And to get the updated core, to find out who my core is going into lock after we've done our research, after we have all the news, go check it out at WiseTake.com for our premium WiseTake Nation subscribers. Day pass is available again. We'll go over that later. First up, cover boy, Paul George. Paul George is 7,800 on DraftKings, 8,700 on FanDuel. Returning to Indiana, I believe, to play his former team, the Pacers, his first team, the Pacers. That is not the reason. The narrative, believe it or not, is not the reason. Paul George has already said that he wants to play. Meanwhile, because it's a back-to-back, Doc Rivers had hinted towards one of Paul George or Kawhi Leonard sitting. So we'll want to pay attention tomorrow as to if Kawhi Leonard's out. But assuming Kawhi Leonard is out, because he has been, not playing in back-to-backs, Paul George, the usage should be phenomenal, and 7,800 is probably too cheap on DraftKings, and 87 might be too cheap on FanDuel if it's going to get that kind of usage. We'll also have to look at some of the other teammates around, but PG-13, numero uno. Serge Ibaka makes the list. Serge Ibaka is 4,700 on DraftKings, 5,500 on FanDuel. He's back. He just played Philly on Sunday night. Played 28 minutes. The reason I like Ibaka is because I want a center against, or a big against, Chicago. Chicago's been terrible against bigs for as long as I can remember at this point. I don't want Gasol because Gasol's usage is significantly lower than Ibaka's. Ibaka's usage is typically somewhere in the 20s, while Gasol's can be as low as 10. So I know Gasol is the starter. Gasol's minutes may be more secure depending on the role because Ibaka's coming off the bench. But I lean towards Ibaka just because I think he's more aggressive, going up against a Chicago Bulls team that, of course, very bad against big. So I like Serge for some value. Next up, Bogdan Bogdanovich. I'm a big fan of this kid when he's on. He looks pretty incredible. He has not been on ever since he tweaked his knee. We saw when De'Aaron Fox first went out, Bogdanovich was having awesome games, putting up massive scores, and then as soon as De'Aaron Fox got hurt, he just kind of took over, and then eventually he hurt his leg. I think it was his hamstring, and he kind of just kept pushing through it. But without Fox, without Bagley, Bogdanovich is typically the one who comes in off the bench and runs the offense. So again, we'll have to see if his knee looks like it's been bothering him, and that's been an issue, but he's probable, and his price has now dropped on DraftKings to 4,900. On FanDuel, 5,700 really isn't that bad. When you think about it, they had Ibaka at 5.5, so like on a scale-wise, it's kind of similar, right? 49, 47 for Ibaka, 55, 57 for Bogdanovich. So against the Rockets, very fast-paced game, should be a lot of possessions. I'm going to give it a shot. And last but not least, Donovan Mitchell. Mike Conley has already been ruled out. So it's going to be the Donovan Mitchell show again. They have a matchup against Oklahoma City. The usage for Mitchell is just too high. He continues to be inefficient for most of his outings lately, and that's making him look bad, but the usage is still massive. It's Oklahoma City. Like, for the love of God, can we just have a game where Utah is not either getting blown out or they're not blowing someone out? That's all we're looking for. But Mitchell, I'll continue to go back while Connolly's out. I'll continue to have high exposures of him because there's a usage boost and his price is still low. But yeah, Donovan Mitchell, pretty easy. Mike Conley's out, right? Ride the wave. 7,400 on DraftKings, 8,200 on FanDuel, and that is going to do it for the first look core 4. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We do all kinds of free DFS content on the channel, all different kinds of sports as well. Hit the notifications bell so that you're notified whenever we either go live or just put out some sort of video. I heard some people tell me that they're not getting notified when we put out these core 4 videos. I'm not sure why. I mean, we have the settings to do it. It's a YouTube issue, but either way, subscribe, do the dirty. And if you guys can like the video, the likes go a long way. Allow us to continue to do the free content that we try to do. We're going to probably try to do some of the NBA Wise streams for free again this week, maybe like Monday through Thursday, something like that. But we might try something new this week, so you never know what we're going to do. You never know. With that said, don't forget to check us out at WiseTake.com for more fire DFS content. I mentioned we're a community and a premium content provider designed to help make you a better player. Come check us out. We have day passes available if you want to try the content side. I say content side because the Slack chat does not come with the day pass. Slack chat is for monthly subscribers or higher. But if you want to try the content out, we have cheat sheets, all that good stuff on slates that are significant size like this one. $2.50 all costs. So go check us out. For myself, the entire WiseTake Nation, as always, good luck.
Yes.